Hi, Evelyn. How are you?
Hi, Brian. How are you?
Good.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Sure.
Brian, I'm a Puerto Rican, and as is what is the news right now in every channel, everywhere,
Yep.
because we have the right to feel upset.
Mm.
I live in Florida. I live in Miami, where there's a huge, Latino population here. But we are honest, worker hard people. We pay taxes. We work hard. We don't go to the government to ask for help.
Right.
And on top of that, we have other people that are very famous in many areas, not only in the music or they are talented in the arts, but we have also in the Supreme Court, we have Sonia
So,
Sotomayor.
Evelyn, I'm sorry to interject. I agree with everything you just said. The Puerto Rican people are wonderful people, and you sound like a wonderful person yourself. I agree with everything you just said. I have to ask you this question, though. What went through your mind the other night when those that were speaking at Donald Trump's MSG rally attacked Puerto Rico? As a Puerto Rican yourself, what went through your mind when you heard that?
Well, the first thing, Ryan, and I'm still have it. It's still in my sister and my husband. We still feel the same, and my family members because we live here, but we have family and friends still in the island. You know, and as soon as they saw it in the news, I mean, they started sharing everything on social media. Like claiming for people to pay, to apologize. And my husband, I mean, we were very upset at that moment. I couldn't just believe it. And still today, a lot of leadership from the island are asking Donald Trump to please apologize.
He won't.
And he is
But he
still
won't,
going on the
Evelyn.
media.
Evelyn, I agree with you. He should apologize. But guess what he did this morning? He doubled down and he said it was a day of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know the definition of love, Brian.
Let me ask
He
you another
doesn't know
question. I
what
agree.
love means.
I agree. I spoke about that earlier. You're
his
absolutely
love
right.
definition is totally different.
So let me ask you another
from
question.
the right love.
Let me ask you one more question because your opinions are very important. What would you say to Puerto Ricans who live in this country, or for that matter, any minority who lives in this country, who still is supporting Donald Trump? Evelyn, what is your message to them?
I honestly don't understand. And you say that many times on your show. And by the way, I congratulate you for your shows and for your guests, for Vivica and for Ryan today. I don't understand why people still today believe that Donald Trump is going to save them, believe that Donald Trump is going to do better for them. Because when he's back into the White House, he's not going to do nothing for nobody. Yeah. And we're trying to make them understand that for the majority, for us, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Evelyn,
and we're trying very hard to change their minds. But like you said, and you have it on your radio every time,
right.
It's very hard.
Yeah, it is. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm so glad that there are people like you out there, Evelyn, and I'm so glad you called into the show. I love people that are Puerto Rican people, especially those that are in this country that are hard workers like yourself. You sound like you have a wonderful family. I'm so glad that there are people like you in this country. The problem that I have is that I feel like there are so many MAGA Republicans out there that don't want people like you in this country. They don't want people like you here. I do. Kamala Harris does. When I go to a Kamala Harris rally, there are plenty of people like you at her rallies. It looks like America. All sorts of different people from different backgrounds. I love that. I feel like I belong at a rally like that because I feel so comfortable at Kamala Harris rallies. There's so many good people. That's true joy. We saw the opposite of joy in New York City at MSG the other day. That was hatred, bigotry, and as far as I'm concerned, disgusting people that thought that some of those jokes at a campaign rally were funny. Evelyn, I am so glad that you called into this show. And I am so glad that there are people like you that live in this country that are on the right side of history.